Hello and welcome to Old Luscar, the Ever-Seeing Dimensions. It's a nice name. I like it. Dwarf Fortress. We're playing Dwarf Fortress. We're right here on the volcano. I'm not on that screen, though. That's why I'm showing you here. We're part of the national boulders, so we're the smaller guys. Zuthan Bowmine does not want to be immortal. He wants to start a family, which is kind of the opposite. Kind of, I guess. I guess it's not really the opposite, but it's not wanting to be immortal at all costs. So looks like they went through a lot of turnover. There's a lot of history here for some reason. Not too many liars though, so that's good. Master of skill, great comedian. Yeah, actually, I think that I saw some comedy here. Okay, Suthan's not funny. Maybe humor didn't work for them because they're not around anymore or something. I don't know. Yeah, Cyclops. Yeah, they actually were at war, but they were doing good. But for some reason, they're small. I don't know why. But they're a little closer to where I want to be. See, this is where it is. It just makes it. Here's the purple key. There was nothing wrong with the purple key either. I just went with the national boulders. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into history. We're going to just kind of jump right into it. Oh, you know, I didn't finish picking, did I? I guess I'm not 100% decided. All right, well, let me get to the screen. We'll get back to there. Okay, I'm going to go dwarf by dwarf. See, I was originally not going to record, but then I was like, I'm just going to play and kind of watch YouTube. And but I was like, no, this is such a good area because I got some mirthful trees. Yeah, it's too bad that I'm not in that screen anymore. But this is a good group and I like it, so I'm going to go with it. It's a big area. It's a 5x5. We have. It makes more sense to go on the screen. See, we got the good area right in there. It's a 5x5, so it's huge. So imagine this being the hole in bark. The volcano is pretty much over here. We got mirthful forest over here, and we got some mountains right here. We got a mountain here, and then throughout most of it is what do you call it? Rocky wasteland, and pretty much like right up here where the volcano is, and this whole area right in here. And there's no water, unfortunately, but right around here, it's all flat, which I kind of like flat because I like that for building. So that's that. Actually, I guess I don't need that anymore. All right, so we got Urvad here, who's the cook. I actually kind of went back and forth. Urvad's also going to be the bower because Urvad likes crossbows. And it'll give him something else to do, and also the broker because best at it. I was originally going to give Urvad. I was almost going to put it all into social skills, but these are the social skills I like to give all my dwarves if I can help it. And not all of them get it usually because some, have some other requirements depending on what I'm doing. But competent comedian, novice consoler, and pacifier I like for the broker. Better skills to use if you're going to be a broker, it'd be persuader, negotiator, also appraiser, judge of intent are good. But those skill up pretty quick, so I like to have those, especially comedian, because you don't necessarily have it. Because if you got somebody who doesn't like humor, they're never going to be funny. So if you make them funny, then it's sort of like a dry humor. I don't know. So also good cooks because that's good money. I was originally going to have one of the other dwarves. I don't have to talk about strategy. All right, let's get back to Doran is our metalsmith. Also, yes. So this is interesting. Doran here. I don't normally do this, but sometimes I do. See, actually not a wax worker. I just put this here as a placeholder just to say I want this to be the broker. And a lot of times I go, this means I want the militia commander. But all right, blacksmith at 51.55. But the main reason is look at that, likes electrum. I can't really mouse over it. I can try. Ooh, see, look, because it disappears. But where my mouse is going, I'll point to it on my screen. That doesn't actually matter. It's under preferences. It's like Brimstone and Electrum is right next to it. Electrum is a cross between gold and silver, and you know, I like it. I like Electrum. All right, so lore. Oh, yeah. And also, I'm going to make him the Doran the military commander. Novice intimidator, novice discipline, leader, tactician, teacher. So nothing actually as far as fighting, but you know, got all the mental stuff. Yeah, because student. I was actually originally going to go have Irvad do it because there's just less, you know, for Irvad to do. But actually, Doran's even better. But then when I looked in traits, Irvad, I was like, I don't want somebody that angry. You know, I want somebody who has a cool head, slow to anger. These are what I look for. Also, brave in the face of enemy danger. That's perfect. And also, yeah, not super violent, but not super peaceful. Yeah, that's the other thing. Irvad, yeah, you don't want it to be too high. You want it to be low. Lower the better, because that means that they like kind of brawling. You know, so, rules. There we go. All right, so that's Doran. We got Lore here. Lore is our one of our glass makers. Actually, here we got Lauren and Olan. They're both glass makers, and they both have novice comedian, adequate consoler, and pacifier. See, consoler and pacifier are great for group cohesion. So is comedian. You know, comedian, everybody's laughing. Consoler, hey, let's not punch each other. That's not a good idea. Consoler's like, I'm upset. I was thinking about punching somebody, and I got talked out of it, so now I'm crying. Okay, fine, cry on my shoulder. You know, it lets them all get along. And I don't normally do two glass makers, but we got Lore, who's pretty much going to be the primary because it likes green glass, even though we're higher here, 77.17, likes windows. So that's cool. I like windows. I like them for their see-through-itness. No, that's not a word. All right. Yeah, likes olive wood too, but we're not in that driving area, so. All right, Sigan here is our carpenter. Again, a novice comedian, consoler, pacifier. You're going to see that a lot. In fact, here. Yeah, Bomrick has it as well. And then we got the doctor, which I'll get to. All right, so I'm jumping all over the place. Sorry. So Sigan here is right here. Carpenter likes making shields. So that's good. I like shields for their protectiveness. You know, the social skills I normally give. Bomrick is a weaponsmith. Again, the standard social skills. But like steel. Steel's the best. It's the best material. Well, actually, adamantine's the best, but none of them like it for some reason. Like, they never like wheelbarrows either. I don't know. You know. Why not? I mean, if you're going to like doors, why not like wheelbarrows? All right, so now we have the mechanic, English. English is right here. Likes traction benches. Not that I really focus on that. Hey, I guess we'll make better traction benches. And also, I like to look at the stone. Illuminite. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, but yeah, and doesn't like. And actually, I like it if they like a military metal because you can make those out of mechanisms. Like iron is a fun one for me. Doctor. So I got one in all the primary skills. Wound dresser, diagnostician, surgeon, bone doctor, suturer. I was actually thinking of reducing mechanic a bit and giving him those social skills, but I didn't. See, I guess Doran doesn't really have. Doran has social skills, but not the same kind. You know. So yeah. All right. So those are the dwarves. Now let's go to the stuff. I'll start over here because this is shorter here. So we got a few dogs. Got 3 female, 1 male. So we should generate some dogs. Breeding pair of cats for critters and varmints. We got 4 turkey hens for food. I didn't bring a gobbler. We'll worry about that later. This is just for initial. You know, these are 6-point bags of food that make eggs first, before and then leather. So they have a lot of uses, as you know. If you don't, then you'd learn that. All right, iron anvil. Don't leave mountain home without one. We got we got 2 barrels of each type of alcohol. 1 completely full, because 5 is completely full. Is an exploit. You get 1 more, you get a little bit extra. and it's a little exploity, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could do the challenges where you barely bring anything. I like to just kind of milk it for what I can. Maybe the outpost liaison looks at us weird when sideways when we're kind of putting stuff together, but we're building a new civilization, expanding the kingdom, so we're allowed as far as I'm concerned. Willow log will become a charcoal. Ruddle will become blocks and make buildings. I'll get into that later. Bituminous coal is our coal. Malachite is the ore of copper. I'm still not decided on where I'm going with this. Maybe I'm going to do this. Yeah, malachite is copper. Cassiterite is tin. If you mix them together, you get bronze. Sphalerite is zinc. If you mix the sphalerite and the malachite together, you get brass. So maybe I'm thinking of going brass. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay, so that's not going to work. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe something like that. Lots of brass. Like I was thinking about, doing that more as an accent part of the fortress where we have a lot of brass. Even cut down the cassiterite even more. No. Yeah, and also another thing that's really good about it is it gets you in trouble, and I like trouble. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna have a lot of brass, which will increase our fortress wealth, which is something that everybody advises you not to do, but we're stupid. Well, also my playstyle is I like to try and attract as many dwarves as I can at first and build up really quick, before the invasion, which they do come. All right, we got sand for making glass. It's also an exploit. I mean, technically, it's an exploit. It's really not the way I use it because I would get the sand no matter what. But you get a free 10-point bag for each 1 point of sand. But like I said, materials in this game come by so easy. And each of the milks is an exploit too. But the primary reason I do it isn't for the free barrel that you get with each individual type of milk, because that's what the exploit part. This way I can turn off permissions in the kitchen, because you can't do that without actually having it first. So if I have kangaroo milk, I can say don't cook kangaroo milk, and then they'll never cook kangaroo milk, and I can make kangaroo cheese biscuits later on without accidentally using the milk. But you can't do that unless you have it. So all right, so fortress name? No, I don't like that. Right. Fed fortresses? I don't like that. No. Thundermines. Sounds like we're farting all the time or something. All right, so group name, the short hatchet. That's fine. Let's see. Simple standards. Dwarf with 7 dwarves. Go with 7 asparagus. And, 12 of artichokes. We'll have 1 almond tree. Object. I'd like to get an anvil in there. Shape. We'll put mountains. Extra relationship. Alright, so we'll have the dwarves engraving the mountains. Okay. The artichokes are fighting with the avocados. see. Burning. And screaming. And yeah, so okay, here we go. This will round it off. All right, so this is an image of 7. All right, the simple standards, because this is simple. This is how I'm viewing the simple standards. It's an image of 7 dwarves, 7 asparagus, 12 artichokes, an almond tree, an anvil, and mountains. The 7 dwarves are engraving the mountains. The 7 asparagus are fighting with the 12 artichokes. The anvil is burning. The anvil is screaming. The almond tree looks confused, and the mountains are laughing. So everybody has a yeah. All right, so yeah, that's the symbol of our civilization. E and bark. I approve of that. All right, Shoo. We're getting there.
We've reached the embarkment zone. This had better be worth it.
I agree. Better be. All right, so you can read that if you want. Edmundivas, Thundermines, strike the earth. All right. So, yeah. See, actually, it's flat, and I don't think it goes up too, or does it? Does it like sharply jut up? Looks like it kind of goes up. Okay. Yeah, but we got some trees. We got some featherwood trees. That was the point of that. See, these are mountains over here. Is this obsidian? Oh yeah, that's all. Oh, that's right. We're also right by a volcano. All right, so I went with a 5x5 because I wanted trees, and I wanted a lot of them. Ellenite or rock salt? Rock salt. And then yeah, we got the volcano over here. Nice. Cool. We can start using that right away. I brought all that fuel. I didn't need to. All right, so we got sand over here. Yeah, that's the other thing. I had to make it big because I had to get to the sand down here because the sand is on the bottom of the map. And there's no sand up here. Oh, we got some fuel. Got a lot of clay. Where are we again? There we are. All right, yeah. Yeah, cool stuff. All right. Good, yay! Oh, actually here, you can see the map here. You can see where the enchanted area is. See, this is mountains here. We go down. This is all enchanted. And this is enchanted, forested, not heavily forested, but forested. This over here is rocky wasteland. And we got rocky wasteland in here, and mountains here, and then the mountains right in that corner there. That's supposed to be the layout. Anyway, got some water on the map, so that's good. Sunberries, yes. That is what I want. Yeah, unfortunately, no river. So, yeah, I don't know. So sunberries and rope reeds are going to be far and few between on this map. That's unfortunate. What's our wagon made out of? It's not very important, but it is made out of ginkgo. All right, and what animals did we bring? 2 male horses was what we got. That's what we got. Got feather trees all over. Let's see. What's in the area? Nothing. No one has gone missing or died. The year is still young, very young. All right. I do a couple cheats, not too many. I do like 3. One, I'm a dirty cheater. according to Dwarf Spreadsheet. He calls me a dirty cheater. I call it Dwarf Spreadsheet. It's actually Dwarf Therapist, but yeah, I hate vampires and werewolves, so I will find them if they come into my fortress, and I will kill them. So we have a couple of dwarven abilities. One is we can tell vampires and werewolves. The other is we get a full accounting of all the stone and stuff in our area. And the third is I can generate metal by fuckery. What I do is you actually, if you make certain things and you melt them, you get back more bars than it's a cheat. It's a total cheat. This is a little bit of this is a cheat too. I don't think this is as bad because we're dwarves. We should kind of know what's in the area, but it also gives an idea where the caverns come in. So 149, 148. So yeah, 190. So it looks like 190 could very well be the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of the caverns. So that gives us some room. It gives us a lot of room, actually. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. Yeah, because all this stuff is top. This stuff at the top, like potatoes and stuff. All right, so we got bituminous coal. We got lignite, which we really don't need because we got a volcano. But we got coalinite, which I want because that's what it takes to make porcelain. Want to find about illuminite or whatever, but that's not on this. It's up here. Crystal rock. Oh, over 5 grand. Very good. Adamantine, 6 grand. Oh, that's good. It's down there though. Got to dig for it. We got some aluminum. It's good. Got bismuthinite for bismuth bronze. Silver, copper, malachite, cassiterite, hematite. All right, magnetite. We got a lot of iron. It's good. We got platinum. That's good. We got a lot of platinum. That's good. Silver, sphalerite for more zinc, so for more brass. Galena, garnite. Garnite is for garnite gets you nickel. It's magma safe. Gold, tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite is copper. It also has a property of 20% silver. So every bar you smelt, you get a 20% chance of getting 1 silver bar. Oh, well, you get 4 chances. Galena is 50% silver, 100% lead. However that works out. You can check the wiki if you want to follow that. We got a lot of obsidian. That's good. I like obsidian for its blackness. Oh yeah, and I brought Ruddle. I like Ruddle for its purpleness. Let's see. Oh, so we don't have it. That sucks. Yeah, I like to try and get what they like. Like, yeah, illuminite. So maybe we could import some, but it's really going to come far and few between anyway, no matter how you slice it. So, because this is the only dwarf that works with any type of rock. I didn't bring a mason. We'll have to wait for somebody to come by with masonry. Oh well, not very sad, but it's it's unfortunate. But we got magma and stuff like that and things. And so I'm going to do the bird's eye view. Yeah, not as many trees. I like to have a lot of trees. And we got some. We got some trees. But we got, we got what we got. I guess that's the thing. We do have what we have. Yeah, I wish I could generate more water on this area. All right, so we got this rocky wasteland. Well, it's nice because it's nice and flat. It's good for building. But I don't know. I don't know what I can really do with this area. I don't know. I'm still excited because it's Dwarf Fortress. All right. Thank you very much for watching. You have a good one. Thanks.